So let's talk about some substitutions and some creative substitutions for the lower extremity movements. So one of the ways you can do substitutions is, let's say the leg raise is easy for me. So the leg raise looks like this. So one of the things you can do is get ankle weights and put them on your ankles, so you're putting a little bit more stress through your body in order to elicit any symptoms that might be happening when you're doing resisted or heavy duty everyday activities like lifting heavy objects or climbing up steep stairs or ladders. So just put that ankle right around your ankle and do the movement on each side. Be sure what you're doing on each side during these creative substitutions is equal and balanced. But let's say you struggle with the leg lift. So I put my leg out and I start to lift it up and I can barely clear it off the floor. It's terribly difficult. So what are some of the things that you can do? One, I could help my leg up with my hands in order to lift it up. And it may not go that high. I had one person I was working with and she could barely get her foot off the floor high enough that I could slide a piece of paper underneath one leg, and the other one might have raised up about 2 to 3 inches. So we worked with the leg that raised up 2 to 3 inches. So if there is a difference, that's what we're looking for. Don't get stressed that, oh, I can't raise my leg as high as you can. Well, 10 years ago when I started experimenting with these things, I couldn't raise my leg as high as I do. I could hardly get it up 18 inches and it was painful. So start where you're at and be willing to do some compensation. Another way, you could just use a belt. This one happens to be canvas. And you can help your leg up with the belt. This again brings in the stretching component more than the strengthening component. But if you lift as much of the weight of your leg as you can with the muscles and then maybe lower your leg down, only using the belt to help it, you can also increase your strength, begin to stretch your leg, and get better benefits and maximize your results from the body power system by doing that. So let's talk about the sit to stand. So you can do the sit to stand off a regular chair at a regular chair height. You push to stand and hold it and then come back down. But let's say that's not a possibility for you and you're like, that's not happening. So you can use a bar stool. Now if you're using a bar stool, be sure that it's not on wheels. A lot of bar stools have wheels. If it does have wheels, push it against the wall in your kitchen or underneath your bar and you can put a towel or a blanket or a pillow back there so you don't damage your walls. But you want to be sure that you've got a height that works for you. Now in this particular bar stool case, it's really cool because I can do this lever and I can go down lower. So I'm still higher than that chair, but I am not as high as it goes. So I start at a level and I say, can I do it at this level? If you're close to a bar, you may be able to touch a countertop, or you can get these truck poles. Again, Amazon, I believe you can get them off Walmart, Dick's Sporting Goods, Target. So you can look for the truck poles and utilize those to help you with balance. You do not want to do anything that's unsafe or that you feel like, I just can't do this. But you do want to challenge yourself enough between the two legs. So let's say I couldn't do it at that height either. I can add another pole. Now, again, the poles are here for balance. I'm not death gripping them into the floor and pushing myself up really hard with my arms. Sometimes you do have to use your arms a little bit just to get over that hump and start to get that strengthening to come in. So the other thing I can do, if I have a bar stool that goes up and down, this one goes high enough I can barely get my little butt cheeks on that. So I'm going to lower it down just another inch or two because I want to be able to feel like I'm firmly on the chair at the same time my feet are firmly on the ground. So I can do a light touch. Ooh, that was more than a light touch, right? So I can do a light touch and see if that helps me keep my balance as I come sit to stand. And decide which leg is easier or better. Again, if this seems easy to you, even at a normal chair height, then I have worked with professional athletes that are like, well, it's no big deal. Like, I don't feel anything different between the two legs. Great, good for you. That doesn't mean that you can't improve your body balance or your body connection. You can use a 9-inch step stool. You can use a 13-inch exercise step. And you can do the sit to stand off a lower surface and compare the two sides, because you want to challenge your body. You don't want to be unsafe. You don't want to damage or injure your body. This is about finding out what you can do and how you can improve your relationship with your body while bringing it into a greater balance. So if you're highly fit, you may have to alter the movement in order to get the results you're looking for. If you are at a lower fitness level, just accept it and know that I can improve from here. It may take me more time, it may take me more repetitions, but I can still improve from here. One other thing is there's a video that is specifically about how can I continue to repeat the activities in order to maximize my videos or my results. So check that out. Don't be afraid to experiment as long as you're safe and you're using wisdom, remembering that it is minimizing the pain and maximizing your gain.